Question number 42. FKT Company is considering the introduction of a code of ethics following media criticism of its selling practices. Now, code of ethics is very important for every organization, and this company here, FKT, has actually had some criticism online because it wasn't selling in an ethical way, as it seems. Now, which of the following is most important when deciding on the content of the proposed code of ethics? The content. And for those who haven't studied this area, the content of the code of ethics has to do with the way the company wants their people to behave, the manners, the values that they want to portray when they do their work. So let's see which one is most important when dealing with it. First, the main issues of concern to customers who have made complaints. This is not very important when deciding the content of your code of ethics because it only looks at the concern to customers that have made the complaints. We don't want to talk about them only. That's one area of concern. It happened recently, but it's not going to, our code of ethics is not going to cover only the complaints of the people from the selling practices that were recent. Number two, the generally accepted standards by other companies operating in the same sector. Why should we look at what other companies do? That's important if you want to benchmark, maybe, but it's not the way to start and decide on the content of your proposed code of ethics. You're not going to look at what others are doing, what you should do, and how you are going to write down the code of ethics that will help your people behave better. That's not a good answer. The third answer, the minimum acceptable standards of behavior. I like the word behavior and conduct of employees. This is very important. So the company, yes, I think this is the answer. Which of the following is most important when deciding on the content? The most important is to have the minimum acceptable standards of behavior. What do you want your people to do? What's the minimum that your people should do? How should they conduct their business? How should they behave with their clients? How should they behave with their colleagues and fellow employees? So that's a good answer here. And fourth, the legal requirements affecting the sales of core products and services. The legal requirements here, that's a compliance issue. That's not a code issue. A code of ethics has a mindset or is there to create a mindset for people. The legal requirements, of course, that could be only a code of conduct or it could be a compliance issue. So the first, I think the most important one here is the third one, the minimum acceptable standards of behavior and conduct of employees that we want at FKT Company.